Good afternoon, YouTubers. It is 12:27 p.m. Ooh, we got up to 42 degrees. Woohoo! But it is cloudy. The rain is about to come. No, this is Revelation 3. Message to Sardis. Verse 4. But to the angels of the church of in Sardis write, He who has the 7 spirits of God and the 7 stars says this, I know your deeds, that you have a name, that you are alive, but you are dead. Wake up and strengthen the things that remain, which were about to die. For I have not found your deeds complete in the sight of my God. So remember what you have received and heard, and keep it and repent. Therefore, if you do not wake up, I will come like a thief, and you will not know at what hour I will come to you. But you have a few people in Sardis who have not soiled their garments, and they will walk with me in white, for they are worthy. He who overcomes will thus be clothed in white garments, and I will not erase his name from the book of life, and I will confess his name before my Father and his angels. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. Alright, so, Revelation 3, verse 4, New International Version, copyright 1984, all rights reserved. Yes, YouTube, you heard me. All rights are reserved. So bite me. Yet, you have a few people in Sardis who have not soiled their clothes. They will walk with me, dressed in white, for they are worthy. Some cross-references. I've heard the name. Ecclesiastes 9, verse 8. Always be clothed in white, and always anoint your head with oil. Jude 1, verse 23. Snatch others from the fire and save them. To others show mercy, mixed with fear, hating even the clothing stained by corrupt flesh. Revelation 1, verse 11, which said, Write on a scroll what you see and send it to the 7 churches in Ephesus, Smyrna, Pergamum, Thyatira, Sardis, Philadelphia, and Laodicea. Revelation 3:5, He who overcomes will, like them, be dressed in white. I will not blot out his name from the book of life, but will acknowledge his name before my Father and his angels. Revelation 3:18, I console you to buy from me gold refined in the fire, so you can become rich, and white clothes to wear, so you can cover your shameful nakedness, and salve to put on your eyes, so you can see. Revelation 4, verse 4, surrounding the throne were 24 other thrones, and seated on them were 24 elders. They were dressed in white, and had crowns of gold on their head. Revelation 6:11. Then each of them were given a white robe, and they were told to wait a little longer until the number of their fellow servants and brothers who were to be killed as they had been was completed. Revelation 7, verse 9. After this I looked, and there before me was a great multitude that no one could count, from every nation, tribe, people, and languages, standing before the throne and in front of the Lamb. And that was language, not languages. Language. Standing before the throne and in front of the Lamb. They were wearing white robes and were holding palm branches in their hands. Revelation 7, verse 13. Then one of the elders asked me, These in white robes, who are they, and where do they come from? Revelation 11, verse 13. At that very hour, there were severe earthquakes, and a tenth of the city collapsed. 7,000 people were killed in the earthquake, and the survivors were terrified and gave glory to the God of heaven. Revelation 14, verse 4. These are those who did not defile themselves with women, for they kept themselves pure. They followed the Lamb wherever he goes. They were purchased from among men and offered as first fruits to God and the Lamb. Revelation 19, verse 8. Fine linen, bright and clean, were given to wear. Fine linen stands for the righteous acts of the saints. Revelation 19:14, the last cross-reference we have. The armies of heaven were following him, riding on white horses and dressed in fine linen, white and clean. Oh, blessed be! How amazing can that be, my brothers and sisters? Oh, can you... Every night before I go to bed, I thank God for all he has given to me and everything he hasn't. I thank Jesus for saving my soul. I thank him for washing my soul clean every day. And then I daydream before I go to sleep about what it's going to be like in heaven. Sitting at the foot of God and Jesus, listening to them talk. Listening to Moses and Noah, Abraham, Isaac, Jeremiah, Gabriel. Listening to them talk. It's going to be so amazing. You know, there must be like an archive up there of past movies. Now you can go up there and just pop it in and watch the history. I'm going to watch the history of the earth. The last video I will ever watch will be my birth and my life. That'll be the last thing I ever watch. I want to see everything else first. I want to watch. The first thing I want to watch is the creation. I want to watch how God created everything. You know, because you know that you more than likely should be able to. Oh, how amazing is that going to be? Even just to listen to them tell the stories. Think about it. Think of all those people that sat with Jesus when he was alive. And they got to listen to him tell the stories of his Father. Could you imagine that? Actually being at the foot of Christ, of Yahushua, listening to him speak about our Father? Oh, glory be! That's going to be so amazing. I can't wait. Alright, I shall return, my brothers and sisters. Blessed be. Peace be with you. Shalom. I love you guys so very much. Shalom.